Live from Wave in Louisville, Kentucky. This is Listens Live.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon to you, and thanks for joining us here on Wave Listens Live. I'm your host, Brian Shlonsky. It is Monday, and we are starting this work week off on the right foot with an excellent show for you as we take you to the rundown now. We'll show you the guests you can expect here today. We've got Louisville Family Audiology back with us. They've brought some important statistics to show you how hearing loss can impact your overall life. It is Medicare Monday, which means the Bedrock Group is back with us. We'll talk Medicare supplement plans, answer all of those viewer questions coming up. But up first here today, we've got Zerorez Louisville. They will discuss why keeping your carpets, upholstery, and air ducts clean is so important. And they also brought a new special just for the Wave Listens viewers here today. So as we bring you back here into the studio, I've got a couple folks here with me from Zerorez. You know both of them by now. Don Myhouse, the manager, Chris Jackson, another manager. Welcome back to both of you.
Thanks, Brian. Good to be here.
Let's start with you, Don. Kind of do a quick overview about what makes Zerorez different, starting with the water.
Sure. So yeah, you mentioned the water, and that is the Zerorez difference. So when you clean your carpets, maybe you rent one of those machines from the hardware store or have something at home, you do it yourself machine. You're usually using tap water and some sort of soap or detergent. But what makes us different is we've eliminated the need to have that soap, detergent, or harsh chemical. And what happens is when you use that, it might clean your stain, but it will leave that residue behind. It's very hard to get all that residue from the soap, detergent, or chemical out. And so what happens is that stays behind. It attracts dirt, it attracts other dust, things of that nature, and your carpets get dirtier quicker. So that spot may return rather quickly. But here and you see some of it on the screen. How it works is we use a high alkaline water that's electrolyzed back at our shop, and what that process does is it raises the pH of regular tap water from 7 to about between 11 and 12 typically, and that allows us to clean without using any of those soaps or harsh chemicals. So your carpets stay clean longer. They feel and look good. They don't have that sticky residue feeling that those soaps leave behind, and it's very safe for you, your kids, your pets. Cleans very well.
From aesthetics to cleanliness, warranties, there's a lot of different reasons why you should keep up with this.
No, absolutely. And most carpet manufacturers recommend you get your carpets professionally cleaned every 12 to 18 months. As you said, sometimes it's a requirement of warranties, but it really is important. It extends the life of your carpet, makes it look fresh, and it gets all those stains and stuff out. We can also reapply fiber protectant, which helps protect it from future stains, and just really make sure you're getting the most for your money for your carpets. That investment's protected.
Chris, let's go to you for a second because I want to talk about air ducts, another important area of your home to keep clean, another way that Zerorez can help.
Yes, sir. So air duct cleaning is really very essential. So it's recommended every 3 to 5 years by the IICRC. And the reason is all of the carbon buildup that happens inside of those air ducts. Carbon is, as you may or may not know, it's actually a metal. And what happens is it likes to cling to your air ducts. So it actually clings to everything in your house, you just don't notice it. Now, breathing in large amounts of carbon is actually harmful to your lungs. So it's actually was developed, an air duct system way back in the day that goes through and it actually brushes all of the carbon out of your system and it sucks it out, right? So we use a vacuum hose that would suck it out or blow it out in this case. And the purpose behind that is it's actually getting all of that carbon out of your system so that it's not blowing in exuberant amounts into your air. Once you start getting to that point, you'll start noticing like dark lines along your baseboards and around your vents, and that's pretty much a late sign telling you, hey, you really need to get this cleaned out, otherwise you could be facing health risks. Some of those health risks could include like if you have asthma or any type of lung defects, it can cause flare-ups. It can also actually cause these issues to come in the future if you have like an unborn infant or an infant that's already been born but really, really young. It can actually cause these lung defects later in life. So it's really important to stay on top of that and make sure that it all stays cleaned out and you get the freshest air possible.
How are you guys able to do that cleaning process? Because this seems like something Don had mentioned that sometimes people can go to the hardware store and they attempt to do carpet cleaning, a DIY method, but it doesn't always work the same way. Something like this, it seems like you don't even want to attempt it, and how could you without the proper tools that you guys use?
So without the proper tools, it's really impossible to do. You could take, and I've seen a lot of people do this, you know, going in and cleaning their homes. They'll take like a shop vac and try to reach as far in as they can.
Just not going to get it all.
Yeah, and you that is helping. You know, it's not like I'm telling you that's a bad thing. Don't do it. It does help, but you're not actually getting everything out, right? You've got such a long stem that goes from your vent. All right, so your vent cover, and then it'll come down, and then it'll stretch to your vent, to your trunk line, and then your trunk line will go to your furnace. So if you go through with a vacuum, you may be able to get just that little bit. I'm using my knuckles as kind of a reference, but you may be able to get that little bit at the end where a lot of debris would fall in, but you're not able to get all of this carbon built up that's built up throughout the entire system, including your trunk line. So by doing that, you are helping a little bit, but it's not actually removing all of that carbon and all of that bacteria that's gone down deep inside of your air ducts.
Of course, this is a way to take it to the next level. All right, Don, we mentioned that you guys are always fantastic about bringing specials to our Wave Listens viewers, and today is no different. You've got another great one.
No, we love bringing specials, and we got a couple for the Wave viewers today. So on the carpet side, 3 rooms of carpet and a free hallway for only $109 using that promo code TV109. And for the duct side, free dryer vent with your air duct cleaning. That's over $100 off, and using the promo code there, TV Ducts. To get those, you can call today on that number there, or go to our website, ZerorezLouisville.com. It's already active on the site, so get us a booking. We got bookings available this week, right, Christian?
Yep.
So some time slots are available. We can come do one or both of those things for you.
Okay, and we're able to package them together if we need to.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've got about a minute left. I want to talk about, and I'll go to you for this, Chris, anything that we can do if we're looking to book both of these to make it easier and make it quicker once you guys get there.
So when we're talking about carpets, okay, you always want to make sure that you vacuum first. Any large buildup of hair or debris could actually clog our equipment and not give us the proper clean that we're looking for. When it comes to air ducts, really just making sure that we can access all of your vents. You don't want to have, you know, couches or anything like a bookshelf or anything sitting on top of it. We want to be able to access all of it so that we get the deepest clean possible. And I kind of want to piggyback on that dryer vent cleaning, because we didn't discuss that at all. It's actually a huge help to clean out your dryer vent, and it's not because of air or carbon. It's not making your air fresh or anything like that. But what happens is your dryer actually emits a lot of heat. Okay, so when it emits that heat, it all blows out through your vent line, right? So when it goes out through the vent line, all of the lint goes with it, right? Your filter may pick up most of it, but some of that lint's going through. And once that lint gets built up, you got to think about lint as very, very flammable. So when that heat starts going through, that's where you start to get, you know, fire code issues and things like that. You want to make sure that that's kept A1 and clean, so that way you don't have those risks of any fires or anything.
That's why these specials today are perfect to take advantage of. Thank you both for being here, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah,
thank you, bro.
Sounds great. It was nice to meet you.
All right, stay with us here on Wave Listens Live. 2 more great segments to go. Coming up next, Michael Vanover is here. He's sitting down with Louisville Family Audiology, talking about how hearing loss can affect more than just how you hear.
The Wave Charlie Wilson's Jen Air Kitchen is furnished by Miller's Fancy Bath and Kitchen, Kentuckiana Countertops, and Annabelle's Oriental Rugs. Thanks to these great sponsors.